Welcome back to the channel. My name is Fernando Herrera and I am in the journey to financial wellness in Las Vegas. This is my daily stock portfolio update and I share my buys and sells on this Fidelity brokerage account where I deposit $1,000 every month. So if you don't want to miss any of the future videos, please subscribe and don't forget to click that like button. Now, as of today, the indices are kind of mixed. Dow Jones higher, NASDAQ lower, and we're still going to continue to see this transfer of wealth from the NASDAQ to the Dow Jones as the coronavirus uncertainty continues to improve, or I guess to become less uncertain. Now, today's biggest movers and losers, or gainers and losers, are Boeing and Spotify. So Boeing is really picking up here and it will continue to pick up. And then pretty much Spotify and Take-Two were our worst performers, or are being our worst performers today. Now, in terms of our overall portfolio, we have Honeywell, or HON, pretty much in the number one spot. Boeing and SPG, I mean, these stocks have been at the lower of the list for quite some time, and I'm very happy to see finally those stocks putting themselves into work, into action. So Fastly, DocuSign, and Nlock are our biggest losers, and not to mention Broom, of course. We still have $1,300 in cash, and you might think to yourself, wait a minute, yesterday you had less cash, did you sell? And the question or the answer is yes, I actually sold a lot of stuff yesterday, and there was a lot of activity, but there is a reason to this madness. And I will be talking a little bit about your specific strategy towards the end of the video, so make sure you stick around. But just to explain my activity as of yesterday, I'm selling TJX for Walmart, even though COVID-19 vaccine will be here soon, possibly by the end of the first quarter of 2021. But there are more cases every day and shutdowns could occur with Biden. So let's keep that in mind. Now, TJX is a non-essential business. So if there is a shutdown, TJX will be impacted. Now, I'm just simply reallocating my funds to more of an essential retailer. Obviously, Walmart won't be an essential, it will be an essential retailer, and they won't be as impacted as TJX would. Now, in Starbucks, for example, I also sold. I will gain pretty much roughly a 60% return, and this is simply to lock in gains. You will see that a lot of these stocks that I'm selling, it's simply to lock in gains. Same with Honeywell. I mean, Honeywell, like you guys saw, it's our number one stock right now, and I still sold some, but it's simply because, Honeywell is still an amazing company and will continue to do so really well, especially with now China, hopefully getting a better type of relationship with the US. For those of you who don't know, actually Honeywell's second largest or best revenue stream comes from China. So this is actually good for this stock. But I will probably continue to buy more of this Honeywell if the stock is pulled back. At this moment, I feel it's more of a sell just to lock in those gains. Mainly, like I've been saying, guys, it's probably time to rethink your strategy. So if you find yourself buying on a day like yesterday and selling in days like in red, you're doing something wrong. You should probably be, you should enter a market slowly. You should diversify your portfolio so you're not heavily impacted or emotional. And then you should buy more stock when the stock is down, and you should sell when the stock is up. So yesterday was a perfect day when you should be selling, because if you don't sell yesterday, then when do you really sell? When do you really get to sell and lock in those gains? Also, on days like these, like when the NASDAQ is down, it brings opportunities to buy. However, wait on all of the sellers to finish selling. Don't go out and buy now, because there's still a lot of people selling, and if you buy stock right now, it probably will continue to go down. So I would say if you really want to buy something, go ahead and buy, let's say break it down into 4. Let's say I'm going to invest $1,000. Instead of buying $1,000 into Starbucks right now, which is a great company, break it down into 4, only invest $250, and then within 3 weeks, go ahead and invest the other $250, and then another $250, and then that way you will average out the cost. And hopefully, if sellers weren't finished selling by that time, you will get a better price. And if sellers were selling, at least you did buy $250 worth that you now have a good profit on. So the whole point of this, business and strategy is really to diversify your portfolio so you're not fully emotional on your portfolio just on one single stock, and that single stock is dictating whether you're losing or making money. So make sure you diversify and make sure that you're not buying on days that there's gains, like there's massive gains. Like yesterday, we simply reallocated our funds from TJX to Walmart, but we didn't really buy with the intention to invest in Walmart like that. It was more like, okay, we have TJX, Walmart will probably be a better option. Now, always, like for example, today you can always see at companies like Spotify, Beyond Meat. These are good opportunities to buy, but remember to let sellers finish. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, again, I would ask you to like that button or click that like button and subscribe. It really helps me a lot. And I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Peace.